Hey there, Dr. Greg Grillo with Express Dentist. Do you have dental insurance or do you wish you had dental insurance? It can be a very confusing subject and it's a bit different than medical insurance, so it's important to understand at least a little bit about the difference. First of all, dental insurance is really more of a dental benefit and it pays a certain amount every year. Now, most people are surprised to find out that the annual maximum that a plan will pay, which may be $1,200, $1,500, $1,750, or maybe $2,000 a year towards your care, is the same amount that was charged 30 plus years ago, or was allowed 30 plus years ago. They have not raised that annual maximum much at all. So it used to be that dental insurance as a benefit would actually cover a fair amount of dentistry, and today it really doesn't cover that much if you need major dental care. Now, if you need just preventive services, it can be very useful. So just know that there is an annual maximum, which is different than a medical policy, which may pay out tens of thousands of dollars if needed. Now, the other thing about dental insurance is that it tends to cover a percentage of your care. And that's going to be different for different services. So for example, if you need a cleaning, exam, and x-rays, the policy may cover 80% of the costs, or it may cover 100% of the costs. That's a typical range. If you need fillings, for example, maybe it's 70%. It could be less. If you need major services like a crown or root canal, implants, maybe it's 50% of the total cost. But again, it would be a percentage up to that maximum amount that we mentioned earlier. So you have to really understand the nuances of these plans. The other thing that you can find with them is that they may have a waiting period for major services. So if you need a crown, then you may have to go past a waiting period. Let's say it's 6 months. That's not as common with employer-sponsored plans, but it is more common with the independent plans. Those are the plans that you can go out on the market and buy yourself. And these are general guidelines. So there are some significant differences between the plans, and it's good for you to know them, because if you're paying a premium, let's say you're paying $60 a month, $720 a year, but the benefit's only $1,500 total if you use the whole thing, then you may find if you just need cleanings and exam and checkup and maybe an occasional filling, that you're better to self-insure in a sense, which is really the ability to save that money a little bit at a time and pay towards your care. So it's just a few thoughts for you to think about when it comes to dental insurance and how it works. And most dentists accept dental insurance, but not all of them do, or some of them are contracted with certain plans and others are not. So it's important that when you choose a dentist that you make sure that that is very clear, so there isn't any frustration or misunderstanding. So if you need a dentist, we're happy to help. We have a network of trusted dentists around the country, and most of them will accept dental benefits, and you can find out if they will accept yours, and so that you can get the care that you need and deserve. So that's a little information about dental insurance, and if you have the benefits, it's worth finding out how to use them wisely. If you don't, you can do a little research and see what would be the best way forward so you can get the care that you need. All the best to you and your oral health.